dolphin, big dolphin, big dolphin, big dolphin.
I got
Two of them.
I got a little bait. I got a little bait.
They're a big, nice dolphin.
Into the Blue, presented by Yellowfin, with Captain Scott Walker and Captain Steve Roger.
Big fish, boys.
Made the decision.
Cappy Tom, what we doing today?
Well, you know, we were going to go play with the marlin, and maybe we'll just wait for that tomorrow. But
Okay.
Rumor has it we got some real good fish on the east side, some real good tunas. 120 to 160 range.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah. So
Let's do that.
We're going to go over there and go see if we can't do it, and then maybe tomorrow we'll try and knock it out of the park with the marlin.
Awesome.
Not saying that there can't be one over there either.
Right. Well, there was a couple scenes, so they could be, you know, anywhere.
Yes, sir.
I'm quite refreshed from yesterday. I'm ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, it's amazing what a good night's sleep does, huh?
As long as you don't have to sleep next to Steve, it's all good.
She ain't gonna sink quick the first time. Walker, cut that.
Got you, cuz.
We had some 5-pound mullet, you know what I mean? And we worked.
I couldn't put my hands around
Yeah.
that last bait you used.
Yeah.
That's how big the mullet was around.
And we worked hard for those mullet. You know, I'm used to catching mullet at home. I throw the net, and I can't put the net in the boat.
Right.
We're here. You threw the net, and if you caught one, you had done something.
Well, here's what it is. Look around. There's 500 boats here.
Yeah.
And everyone's going out the same paths.
Yeah.
And they want those same mullet.
Yeah.
So that path, which is the easiest path from A to B, is where we are trying to catch the mullet.
Yeah.
You know, our last day, we go on one path, different. There's mullet everywhere.
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
couldn't believe that. That's what I saw that.
I'm not going to forget that
Yeah,
next time
when
you
I
come
saw
back.
that
Like,
mullet,
let's
I'm
go down
like,
that canal next time.
Exactly. But
But the ones that you catch, they're trophies. Trophy bait.
oh, do the crab claw. Do the crab claw. Do the crabbing. That's from throwing in them no-take zones. You gotta get low so the man don't see you. All right, Skip, I'm ready.
That's a little bit. Cuvillon. That's a pile of Cuvillon right there.
It is, buddy.
Barely hooked right there in the lower lip.
Into the Blue, presented by Yellowfin, is brought to you by Yellowfin, only in a Yellowfin. YETI, wildly stronger, keep ice longer. Simrad, brought to you by the new Simrad NSS Sport touchscreen display, and by Costa Sunglasses and Tailwalker Charters.
Day one, obviously, epic, right? Just all the tunas you could ever ask for, all the action you could ever ask for. Slick comp, blue marlin, you know, knocking on the transom saying, feed me. So then we're like, hey, Kevin's like, what else you guys want to do? We're tasting it all. We want every flavor they got to offer. The next step is we're geared up for a marlin. I want to catch a marlin. You know, I'm ready to catch a marlin in Louisiana from a dead boat, not trolling. Was really excited about it. You know, we start heading out.
And it's rough.
That first day, and we, you know,
rough.
And, well, not just that, we found that log floating, and you know, he's like, oh, let's cast here a little bit, you know, and we caught.
Yeah, I want to get a 50-pound dolphin.
You know,
let's make this trip perfect.
Yeah, and the dolphin were little bitty baby ones.
There
you know,
actually
and,
are small fish in Louisiana.
Yeah, they're not all big, and I was actually kind of going, man, I hope, you know, things are a little bit larger than this. I mean, I saw the triple tail. I was ready to see a triple tail. But you know, that changed very quick. You know, because then we get out there and we're looking for bait for blue marlin fishing, which is the best bait, as you know as well as I, is a nice little tuna.
Got the vertical jigs going for the little black fins. There you go. Little competition's all you need.
That's right.
Little tuna or something?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I apologize if it's not that amberjack. We might accidentally catch a little tuna or something.
You're not gonna hurt my feelings at all.
There's worse problems in the world to have than that?
Yes, sir. This joker is coming up.
Running for his life.
Yeah.
Big old
blue runner.
Blue runner. Little bonus bait.
We need that marlin to show himself now.
Yeah, exactly.
We got something for him.
Not getting what we needed, and we're getting frustrated.
Well, everything was eating. Everything we were hooking was getting eaten by the cudas, by the amberjacks, getting run in. And finally, you said, I want to catch an amberjack. You know, I want to see what was eating all these baits. You put a jig on. I think you jigged up a nice big amberjack. I think I might have managed to catch one.
You caught both amberjacks.
Oh, I did?
And we're complaining a little bit about it.
Okay.
You got to break an egg to make an omelet sometimes, you know?
Bronze devil here.
Well, I'm going to go down and get that grouper you missed.
That's mighty nice of you to do that.
Somebody's got to.
Oh, I saw color.
We got color?
Yep.
Your misery is almost complete.
You want me to grab him? You're going to get him.
You got him, buddy. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm retying.
All right.
Be nice to him, though.
Be nice to him. All right. Oh, good
little one.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mean to say that, but these things grow pretty big, right?
Yes, sir. Oh. That's a pretty fish. Yeah.
Good way to start it out.
I mean, how'd your back feel after that? Because we didn't have our stand-up tackle. We were jigging, spinning rods, looking for the black fins, and all of a sudden we're into amberjacks, and that's a whole other animal trying to lift up the bottom.
Yeah.
And they are stubborn. They're great for charter fishing. I mean, they have saved more than one charter in my lifetime, and they're going to save more in my future. And it's not something that you take for granted. We do, because they're not colorful. They're not jumpers, and there's no surface bite. They're something you catch that just
You
bends
don't
up
see it. Yeah, you don't see it. Yeah, I'm used to watching people catch these. Not having to catch them. Just about the surface.
Here comes the bubbles.
And the other thing is about the jack is he'll eat anything. You know, he'll eat a bucktail, he'll eat a grub, he'll eat a bass lure. I mean, that fish is not picky. Basically, if it moves,
they're bruisers.
He's going to eat it. And
they're bullies. They're actually bullies. They'll come in and they'll move some stuff around.
We'll grill the jacks. Drax actually makes phenomenal couvillon.
Couvillon, and that
couvillon
is, give me, I don't know about couvillon. I'm from south.
That's
way
right.
south.
Way south. Couvillon, it's kind of a, if you took a gumbo and a red tomato sauce and put them together, it's a red sauce, tomato base. There we go. Now we got some color.
There he is.
Are we going to have some for dinner tonight or what?
You start off with a good roux.
Okay.
You know, you ever made a roux?
No.
All right. Basically, you're burning flour and oil.
Okay.
Burn it, and then you throw your onions and bell pepper and garlic and celery in there, kind of let it cool off so your flour doesn't continue to burn. And then, you know, stewed tomatoes, chopped tomatoes. If you're going to do everything out of a can, you know, a can of Rotel or 2 cans of Rotel.
Yeah.
And just let it slow cook.
Throw that meat in there at the end?
Yes, sir.
And then you got like a fish stew kind of, what do you call it?
It's thick. It's a couvillon.
Couvillon.
It's like
you have to do that?
Oh, you have to.
All right, couvillon, yeah.
If not, you got to throw a little aye out there, you know?
All right. Just trying to learn how to be a local around here.
There you go.
Apparently, you know, Kevin, you know, he wanted to take them home, and I said, well, do you guys smoke these? You know, back home in Florida, you know, we smoke mullet, we smoke amberjack, we smoke king mackerel. He's like, no. He's like, son, we do the couvillon. And
yeah, couvillon.
Yeah, and I obviously don't know exactly what that meant, but, you know, obviously there's a way that they cook that stuff up.
It sounded delicious to me.
And it sounded really good. He's actually supposed to meet us later on and give us a little.
The temperature's right. That thing better be almost ready.
It better be hot, too, because I'm telling you, I'm cold.
Couvillon. Couvillon. There's a pile of couvillon right there.
That is, buddy.
Barely hooked right there in the lower lip.
Pretty colors on him, man. He's got a little pink to him, you know?
Yeah.
Even eat some shrimp.
Shrimp eater.
Go.
And you got a mark on him, does he?
Uh-oh, the thumb's on the ice bucket.
Yeah,
Thumbs
man.
on the.
This one's going
Well,
on
you said
too.
you said you wanted some Couillon.
We
baby.
do.
Let's see
There
what
we
it's all
go.
about. We're here to get the whole experience. Not just the
We've
fishing
been
part
told
of
we're
it.
too skinny.
Yeah. If you go home skinny or hungry, it's your own fault.
Yes, sir. Silky, my friend the Silky.
Shark Man.
Into the Blue, presented by Yellowfin, is brought to you by Mercury, Bass Pro Shops, your adventure starts here, and by King Sailfish Mounts and Spear One.
People ask me every day what I look for an engine. And I tell them the same things every time. I need to be lightweight and loaded with torque. My boats are loaded down with ice, tackle, people, and fuel to go to the longest places. The fish aren't close to shore anymore, so now I need a motor that starts every time. Now that I'm fishing in Louisiana, we can be 100, 150 miles offshore, and I can't worry about the engine. I have to worry about catching the fish that we've gone all this way to find. Number one, reliability, engine that starts. And then you need the torque. Once you're out there 100 miles from shore and you've added 1,000 pounds of tuna to your boat, how are you gonna get home? Torque. You gotta have torque to get the boat up on a plane and get you home safe. Since I started guiding, fuel has gone up 4 times what a normal day. Our boats are twice as big. Instead of 25 footers, now we're running 36 footers. Instead of 100 gallons of fuel, now we're carrying 500 gallons of fuel. The motors had to change. We needed more horsepower, more torque, but at the same time, we needed to burn less fuel. The advantages of having the new high horsepower engines is the fact that now you're gonna have 900 horses to move that boat wherever it needs to be. Fishing happens in a blink of an eye. With the use of satellites, we're able to find fish in places we never dreamed of before, but those places are way out. When a fish comes to eat, he finishes what he starts. And now these boats can get from point A to point B in seconds instead of minutes. That's just adding to more record catches, more sailfish caught at the end of the day, more tournament victories, and more fish in the boat. On any given morning, I'm already thinking about what I'm going to catch for that day, where I'm going to catch it, and how I'm going to catch it. What I don't worry about is the engine that's going to take me there.
I'll tell you what, I like this marlin fishing around structure. Hey, a little school of dolphin. Oh, look at the blackfish. What's that? That's probably the cuda, isn't it?
Barracuda, baby.
The blackfish is the cuda, huh? There he is. Cobia? What the heck is that? Shark? Yep. Silky? My friend the Silky? It's funny because you would think with sharks that the bigger, the more aggressive. It's not the case, is it?
No, their sharks here on the rigs are just like barracudas to us. You know, when they become just a nuisance, and they were a pain to us trying to bait fish and try to live bait because they're eating a lot of our live bait. But at the end of the day, they didn't scare anything else away. I mean, you think there's so many sharks that nothing else would be there, but everything else is still there. It just became bothersome to us because we were going through baits and we were getting cut off and we were getting frustrated. So we would move. We didn't have to move because the big fish were still there, but just we were limited supply of bait some days.
We only had so many bait. Every time we tried to get the bait off of the rig, the sharks were eating the rigs. It was tough fishing, but again, like you said, they were all working together because there was one time I remember looking over the side, I saw a blue marlin, I saw a tuna, I saw a barracuda, and I saw 4 or 5 sharks. And not one of them was upset that the other one was patrolling the area. So they all get along. But those little sharks, they're aggressive.
They moved us out of a lot of locations.
They are aggressive. Those silky sharks, it's amazing that they can be out there and that the other sharks don't eat them because they are very curious, very aggressive, very, just
Are they aggressive, or are they curious, or both?
I think a little both. I don't know if they're aggressive, like going to bite, but I just think they don't care.
You don't want to find out.
Well, I think personally they just don't care. You know, I looked back a couple times in the prop wash, and there was like a dozen, right, just swimming behind us. The speed, whatever. If we turn left, that dozen of sharks turn left with us, you know, and turn right. Now, granted, they were only 3.5 feet long, but you know, like you said,
we were their chuck wagon.
Yeah, like you said, if you only have a limited number of baits, I would much rather save those baits for a spot where those sharks weren't going to kill him.
How many mullet are in his belly?
You want your pliers? What you want, buddy?
Yeah, I'm going to let him have the hook.
Let him have the hook?
Yeah.
All right, I got you here. All right. Oh, dolphin, big dolphin, big dolphin, big dolphin.
I got
You're two of them.
I got a little bait,
They're a big, nice dolphin. Yeah, but if you, oh, you can eat, you got.
I didn't get the big one, though. There's a big fish here, and there's a tuna right here, and there's a knife right there.
Into the Blue, presented by Yellowfin, is brought to you by Cigar, always the best fishing line. Okuma Fishing Tackle, there's no stopping Okuma. Marine Formula Stable, for everyday optimal performance and protection. And by Ameritrail Boat Trailers. And Under Armour.
The state of Louisiana offers charter boat opportunities and charter fishing opportunities everywhere from Lake Pontchartrain to Lake Charles. Inshore, offshore, we've got the greatest inshore estuaries, saltwater estuaries of any place in Northern America. We've got the best offshore fishing of any place in North America. Whenever you mix the Mississippi River and the rich nutrients and so forth coming out of the Mississippi River mixing with the Gulf of Mexico waters. Across the entire coast of Louisiana, there are peak times that you catch, you know, some things better than others. Here we are in the beginning of the year, and Lake Pontchartrain is known for its large trout this time of the year. Lake Calcasieu and the Lake Charles area is known for its large trout this time of the year. Offshore, anywhere offshore, whether you're leaving from Venice, Grand Isle, Fouchon, Cocodrie, it's close in tuna action and it's monster wahoo this time of the year. As summer comes along, summer kind of opens up the buffet table. Anywhere you go in the state of Louisiana, coastal fishing, you will have a wide variety of things to choose from and a great catch experience with the multitude of species, flounder, redfish, speckled trout. And then when you move into the offshore world, you've got various numbers of snapper, grouper, tuna, wahoo. In summertime, a lot of that is our local clients. It is our local fishermen that know what's going on, know what was impacted, and believe what's being told. But when you get all the negative national press that goes out all across the country, this time of the year is when we normally get our out-of-town folks coming in. Those folks, all they hear is the negative national press. So we're still feeling massive effects from the negative publicity that came from the oil spill. The charter industry is still hurting. It's hurting real bad as far as a volume-wise. We don't nearly have the business that we had pre-spill. And a lot of that is from the negative publicity. And you know, hopefully as the years come and as the months come that this will pass and more accurate information gets out, we'll start rebounding again. Louisiana has got just a smorgasbord of guides all across the state that are here. The fish are here. Come on down, put a line in the water, and just hold on, because trust me, you're going to find things here that you'll find nowhere else in the United States.
Oh, dolphin, big dolphin, big dolphin, big dolphin.
I got
You're two of them.
I got a little bait,
They're a big, nice dolphin.
I didn't get the big one, though. There's a big fish here, and there's a tuna right here, and there's a knife right there under that spool.
There's a dolphin head right
under that spool. Dolphin, staying with
mullet
mine.
head right here. There was the dolphin that I heard about up here in the Gulf of Mexico. You know what I mean? I look back, he's trying to eat your bait. You got a 25-pound cow trying to eat a 5-pound mullet. You know what I mean? Funny as all get out.
I got one to eat my bait. I had a smaller bait. You get the bull, I got the cow. There's one more out there. Kevin's scrambling, finds another rod, and he's just pulling line off because it was conventional with a circle hook on it, and he's pitching out there, and he hooked up, but it pulled off.
And
then we multiple times tried to get that one to bite again. It didn't, but now we got a pair of 25-pound dolphin on to finish the day. I mean, big dolphin, big tuna, big everything.
You know, if I would have seen that water and I was fishing, I would have never thought that, yeah, there's dolphin in this, or this is great water for dolphin, or this is great water to catch tuna. I mean, you had a massive tuna on, I got spooled, and we're catching 25, 30-pound dolphin, and the water was green. I mean, it was green, and in the Keys, I see green water, and we're like, but what it is that river, I guess, pushing that junk layer out is on the top.
Kevin was adamant that it's not green underneath.
It's cool to catch all those fish. I mean, in the middle of the winter, here it is, November 1, Halloween, and we had a wide variety of fish.
Everything that we catch in the summertime.
Nice strong finish, a bull pair of nice dolphin.
I think he's getting ready.
There we go, nice shot, Cappy.
Good job, man. I'll get that hook out too.
No, I'll get it. Let's get him in. He's tired. Get him on in. Oh, nice fish. Get some sun on that.
Awesome fish, bro. Thank you.
Got it?
Yep.
Okay, good. Nice job.
There's a nice dolphin for the wintertime. Beautiful. Thank you.
Halloween week.
That's it, buddy.
Dolphin.
That's it. It's that orange hat you got on.
That's right. That's right.
Awesome job.
Nice bully head. Nice.
All right. Get him in the box.
All right, man.
Roger that. Let's go.
That's it, buddy.
We're holding it to you.
All right, Scotty. Hey, awesome day. Thanks, man. Thank you very much.
Wait, man. Thank y'all. Thanks
Had
for
a good
not
time.
quitting. That's right. All right.
Awesome job.
That's what we love to hear.